Guys, Aviktas is gone vertical. Now then guys, welcome back to Dive Loop Coasters. My name is Sam and you join me for episode number 10 here of the Aviktas construction series. Now I've been at work the last few days and it's basically gone up, so I've got loads of footage here in the background, so I'm going to be playing that. I'll do some voiceover and we're going to get loads of angles and just check it out because this thing is absolutely huge. Okay then guys, I'm going to start with a little voiceover here just to show you what's been going on the last few days. So as you can see then, so this was when the first two supports went up on site, so thank you to Paul and Joe for sending me the footage. And then you've got these little beams here. Now these, I believe what happened is they put it up and then they had to take it down due to weather, and basically the crane was holding them in place, so they've had to put these little temporary support brackets in just to make sure it works. This was actually detailed in the Pleasure Beach video as well, so check that one out. But yeah, just another angle there for you. So say this happened the day before this was the 19th of November, and then today obviously the 20th. So this is from the video that the Pleasure Beach put out. So you can see there, it's looking really good. It's a cracking angle, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've got another one here of it just showing all four legs on the structure and both platforms up. So that's been happening the last few days. Right, now we'll jump forward to today. Okay, so we're going to start here at the promenade, somewhere that we've not started before. So just at the sea there, you got the sandcastle. Yeah, because you can really get to see now just how big she's actually going to be. So you can see there the onion on the Big Dipper, and this is basically the same height as it, so it's absolutely huge. And you've got to remember this gondola is going to be swinging higher than this point as well, so you can probably imagine the gondola, the bottom part of the gondola is probably going to be in line with the top of the onion there on the Big Dipper, and this is going to be towering above, likely the same height as this kind of first I say airtime hill, you know, this one here on the way on the return section. So yeah, I'm thinking we're talking somewhere around that. It is huge, and I mean if you look there you can just see the guys on top there. Let me get a decent angle. There you are, I'll zoom in. But yeah, you can kind of get a scale just how small he looks in comparison to the actual structure. So yeah, this thing is absolutely huge. Right, let's head on round, get some more angles, and then we'll go on Watson's Road and show you there. There we are, just get a fantastic view there. So this thing that you can see ahead of me now, this is the kind of diamond looking thing on top. So that was the, I'll put the picture on screen now, that was the first item to arrive on that little green kind of tarpaulin. And if you remember, there was a bit of speculation as to what that was. Well, quite clearly that there is the actual, it's the pin, the motor for the swing arm to sit on. So with this structure now as well, so they actually put this structure up and then they took it down and did it up, and this was yesterday, so they put it up 2 days ago, took it down, then did it back up. Basically, if anyone that's not, you know, local here, the weather has been absolutely shocking. That's probably why I sound like I've got a cold, because I have. And that's affected what happened there, because they have to have all four legs in place in order to basically support each other. So they only managed to get 3 legs up, and they had to take the structure down because they basically just ran out of time, and outside of the cranes just holding them up all night, that's what they did. So they took it down, rebuilt it, and that's why you saw basically the footage of it, you know, up and down. It's a bit of an odd one, but that's what happened there. So yeah, so that's what they did there. They actually got all 4 legs up and the 2 platforms that you can see the guys actually standing on how to work. That was all yesterday, and now today this is where that kind of that motor's going in place now. The actual I'll show you again under Watson's Road shortly, but that is the swing arm is laid there ready to be lifted up. It's basically just going to bolt onto, just I'll zoom in there and I'll put a little arrow so you can see what I mean. It's going to bolt onto that point there, and then you'll likely get one on the other side as well to finish it off. But yeah, honestly, it's looking fantastic. And you know, so this is an angle that we've not got very often, but it really gives you, you know, to appreciate the scale of it. And it really, you know, like I say, on the skyline there, it's going to look fantastic, especially when this is, you know, swinging up high. You know, the gondolas are big. They're really going to stand out. So yeah, we've actually, hello Joey, we've got Joey with us as well.
Hello.
So yeah, we're just talking to Joey there. So I've had a few people ask me about the colour of this. So that is the colour of primer, but I think that's probably the same colour, because why would they paint it after it's gone up? So I think that's there. But you were saying something interesting thing about the theming, weren't you? What do you think?
I think there's going to be some decorative designs going around the legs, maybe snakes. because they've said they've spent £8 million on the ride, like the whole project. So I think it's going to have a lot of decoration and maybe like some special effects, a bit of smoke, maybe some fire. So I don't think it's just going to be like the ride plonked on the concrete spot. I think they've definitely got some plans with the theming on it.
Well, they've definitely said there's going to be fire effects, haven't they? So we were doing a bit of speculation. We were trying to find where it's going to be, and I don't think it can be on the legs because I think it's too low down. But
I think it's going to be on the top where the motor is. I think there's going to be something up there.
Yeah, right on the top.
One thing Pleasure Beach is good at is spectacle. They definitely like to create a show. I mean, Amanda's very good at creating a performance out of the rides, and so they've definitely got some kind of plans which they're keeping under wraps at the moment. But that's what I think.
So that's what we think is going on. We're going to think there's going to be a big snakehead, something at the top with fire. That's kind of the talk of the town. But right, we're going to head on Watson's Road then, show you that from another angle, and talk from there. Okay, I'm back here then at Watson's Road, and thankfully, a few people said they've blocked this off more, but thankfully they haven't. You've still got the gaps in it and things, because I really, as I say, I don't know how they can block these off, because you need to open the gate, but so we're going to utilise it now then, guys. Let's get you through the gate. There we are, you can see the crane operating there. Now, you can tell it's big because I can't even see the top of the structure from this angle, so there you are, that's how big it is. Oh, we've got 3 cranes there. Oh well, you've got the cherry picker and the 2 cranes all working there in tandem to get the ride up. And you can see there as well, that white thing on the floor, that is the swing arm. So you can see how big that is. That is a bulky structure. So yeah, I think you've got the green tarpaulin there as well. That was what was on the top of the motor that we now know is the motor. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. What have we got over there? I've got a big sniffly nose, I do apologise, but there you go. You can see there now, that's the other half. So, that's fantastic, isn't it? And then what's going to happen there, you'll probably have something that'll bolt in the middle, and then it'll bolt onto the swing arm. So yeah, that's going to be going up next, I imagine. Absolutely fantastic to see. So yeah, currently there's a brace in the middle. Again, I can't really show you the top, but there's a brace in the middle of it to keep the structure together just until the swing arm goes on, and then once the swing arm's on, that'll be coming out. You know, low I can get. Yeah, I physically can't get low enough. Oh, this is fantastic to see. Really good. Right guys, so join us here an hour later then. I've just been for a cheeky spoons up the road there in the Velvet Coaster, and we've just seen now they're actually putting the other sides of the top on, so we'll show you that now. So yeah, you can see them doing that. So that's both sides there now on. So the next thing, I'm guessing, is going to be attach the swing arm, because all they've got to do now, like I say, do that, attach the pins together, and then they can take those braces out, which is kind of, because they are only temporary. So that is looking fantastic. So I am going to keep popping back here, and if I see that swing arm going up, I say we're going to bring it here, because at least then I'll get some footage of something being lifted. But yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. That's going in quick. Right guys, back here on the Watson's Road, so they're looking like they're lifting this piece up now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on the screen now. So this here, this is the part that goes to the very top that connects the 2 kind of sides of the motor together. And I think it's 1 for support, but 2, it kind of stops it doing a full 360. So that's what you see there. Obviously on the picture right here, you can see what I'm talking about. That's what's going up next. So once that's in, I really think we're going to start to see the swing on. So I'm going to hang around here, hang around, and see what comes up. So a few guys will be a few seconds, but we've got a bit of a wait. Right guys, so wait there about 40 minutes, and now you can see we've got this part now getting lifted up. Oh, it's budgy cold though, I tell you, things to do for you guys. There she goes. Alright, so going in the final position there then. Workers just there waiting to receive it. Honestly, I was so glad I can capture this and document it. How often do you get a new ride built in your local park? Absolutely fantastic. And there you are then guys, getting that pot there into the final place. Yeah, fantastic to see. But that's it then for another Aviktas update here. So this is the 20th of November, so it's only been a few days since the last one, but as I say, with the work starting to ramp up here, the update's going to be more and more frequent. But honestly, it's looking nearly complete now. I believe tomorrow the swing arms are going to go on, and then we're just waiting for the gondola to arrive on site, and then obviously you've got the queue line, the theming, all the rest of the stuff there. But in terms of the main structure, it's pretty much good to go. So yeah, really, really exciting. Well, that's it then, guys. So if you want to see more content like this, then check out the playlist up there. If you want to see me actually go on the Aviktas site and you can see it from the ground itself, then check out the video over there. Please do like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest. But from me today with the Aviktas update number 10, thank you so much for watching. Good night, God bless, see you in the next one.